My fellow Zambians, in March 2020, Zambia registered its first COVID-19 cases. In the intervening 15 months, we have seen over 130,000 known cases.
Reached a stage where COVID-19 is now ravaging our communities. And we do not think we have time to think.
Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media.
Blessings to you. This is Prophet Amata with a very powerful, timely message to the nation of Zambia as regarding the ongoing pandemic situation, the death crisis that is prevalent right now in the nation of Zambia. Now, for some period of time, I've been watching over this circumstance and I've not spoken about it because the Bible says God cannot do anything except He reveal and speak to His servant, the prophets. Now, April 5th, 2020, the Lord spoke about the outbreak of a massive pandemic that was going to start from Lusaka and spread to the Copper Belt and other regions of Zambia. And I spoke about it. If you go to my Facebook page, this same message was given, and the Lord is giving this message. Now, the issue is, why is God speaking now? Because I was in Pakistan in the month of April. I was there for 1 month. The pandemic situation was from 12.4%. And when I was leaving Pakistan, it came down to 3.4%. Now, every nation have its own direction. Every problem have its own spiritual instruction. What is the solution for the issue of this death crisis? Now, number one, in 5th of April 2020, the Lord said, say to the leader of Zambia, 1, lock down Lusaka for 7 days. That is the first step. Declare a national health emergency. Lock down Lusaka for 7 days. Involve the National Guard, involve the army, involve the paramilitary. Enforce strict health guidelines. Make sure that every facet, both the public and the private, they work in collaboration. Make a national declaration. It's a health crisis. Zambia is now gradually being turned into a funeral house. And the Lord gave this word ahead of time in 2020. Speaking ahead. Our God is a God who sees ahead. And He said, give the same message, not a new message, the same old message. Lock down Lusaka, move down to Copper Belt. Because what I'm seeing is that if the leader of Zambia is not proactive, it is going to become a political tool. It's going to become an issue against your administration. And some will say, oh, you are not taking steps. Rise up, the leader of Zambia. Rise up, for lives are being lost. Lock down Lusaka. When I say lockdown, I mean let there be a strict enforcement. Strict enforcement in the public sector, strict enforcement in the private sector, strict enforcement of rules, regulation, and begin to put an enforcement on the guidelines. Because the Lord said, tell him to lock down Lusaka for 7 days. It must be done. It's an issue of life. Lives are being lost. Lives are being lost. Number 2, declare national fasting and prayer. Because yes, the prayer, the house of God, the church, is the spiritual platform of the hand of God in any nation. They will join hand with the health sector. Leader in Zambia is chosen one, His Excellency Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Declare National Day of National Emergency Health in the health sector of Zambia. It's a national crisis. You must handle it so that it does not undermine the people of Zambia. The people's life comes first. The activity, the steps must be taken first, and it must be taken swiftly. I saw it April 5th, 2020. The Lord said, speak to the leader. Let there be a 7 days lockdown of Lusaka. Let there be a joint action by the public and the private to save lives. It must be done now. and it must be done swiftly. Copper belt, it must be done. This is the Lord speaking to the nation of Zambia, to the leader of Zambia, as regarding the current crisis of death, the pandemic outbreak. Can be arrested physically, proactively, health-wise, spiritually, prayerfully. Let the house of God, let the churches rise up and join in one fold to pray. We in Nigeria are joining hand to pray. It happened in Pakistan. The pandemic was arrested. It can happen in Zambia. This is the prophet Isaac Amata, the 27th day in the month of June 2021, with an urgent health crisis message as regarding the current death situation and the pandemic in the nation of Zambia. When the true prophet speaks, the wise listen. We are praying with you. We are standing with the nation of Zambia, and this crisis, this storm shall pass over soon. Declare it over Lusaka. Declare it over Copperbelt. Involve the police, involve the army, involve the National Guard. Declare a national health crisis, emergency. God is with Zambia. This is the prophet Isaac Amata saying, Shalom, Shalom.
Thank you so very much for watching this video, and to Davi-tech-media. Remember, Davi-tech-media is the media that shares news, trending videos, political news, gospel music, as well as entertainment. If you are joining me for the first time, please don't forget to hit that subscription button and that notification bell to be the very first person to be notified that Davi-tech-media has posted and produced a video. Thank you.
Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media.